Mind mapping is a great way to also do note taking. It's a lot of visual representation. It's good for people who like to see things visually, or also people who like to draw things. You can see the connections and the relationships among different ideas as you take more notes. It's also good for the beginning of research when you're discovering what the different topics are. If, on the other hand, your teacher gives you the subtopics, you can divide your mind map or the arms or the branches into that and then put the notes from there. If you don't know your subtopics as your research evolves, then you can find new information there and see it visually. There are a few reminders with mind mapping, and you have to be really careful to follow these as you do in all note taking. Remember, as we've said before, summarize, put into your own words, paraphrase, make sure you keep the ideas, and if you need to document direct quotes, you need to get the exact wording from the writer or the author. Especially with note taking, even more than with other methods, you need to remember to stay on topic and always look at what the purpose of your research is. For note taking, you can do this on paper just by drawing it, and you can use words, and a lot of research has shown that if you draw pictures, it really helps. But there are a ton of note taking tools online or some different apps that allow you to do it on tablets as well. You must remember as well to keep a running list of your resources and do it in proper MLA, APA, or Chicago style, and that should probably be done on a different sheet of paper. There are several examples or several online mind mapping programs that can be used in a bunch of different ways. For research note taking, Bubble.us is one good one. And this one shows a good example of where you can include different information. This one was actually the citations, but you can see that there is a bunch of information that is put in with each bubble. Fewer words, you still get the idea in there. Like the previous one, you should add more wording because you want to make sure that you've got your complete idea. The neat thing with this one is that you can rearrange them at any time, the pieces of information, and you can do them in different colors so that you can also get to see some of the information too. You can also put some pictures and some web links right in with any of your information. So that's a really good one to try. MindMeister is available on the iPad or on tablets, and you can see, and it's also on the computer, you can see here that you can include pictures, you can include links, you can include videos, so it becomes very visual. Here's another example where you're just getting the pictures, but then you can see underneath you could also put some information. Here's a variation of where there is a lot of information put into it as well. Another one is called Puplet. And this one is once again available online or on tablet devices. You can once again put videos. You can see a bit of a variation of some colors where you can outline the boxes, and you can once again put the hot links in like many of the other ones. So you can see some variations there. This gives you an idea of putting in some visuals, but also you can put extended pieces of information where you want to have a complete thought in each one as well. Smart Ideas is a good one. Now, in HWDSB, we do have a license for the board, so on your computers at school, you should be able to get access to Smart Ideas. At home, you might not have that access, though there is a 30-day free trial. And it provides you lots of templates for going through the information here. So you can do many variations and many shapes and sizes. Once again, you can use color coding, shapes, sizes. You can also put pictures and hot links. This one is especially good for when your teacher does give you the subtopics beforehand too. And once again, remember, for a lot of your research, you'll be putting more information in each little bubble. The nice thing about Smart Ideas as well is it allows you to switch the views between the diagram view, the outline view, and it also goes global, and then you can see actually how you can organize your essay in the end. Pearl trees is another one that you can use, and it's especially good when you're trying to remember the websites that you've been to. So it actually curates the websites that you're going to, and then you can add a little bit of information with each of them. It also allows you to collaborate with each of the people with different websites. It might be a bit trickier to find out, but if you're relying heavily on websites and revisiting those websites, it might be a good idea to try. Then there's just lots of other ones where SpiderScribe, iMindMap, there's just a ton of other ones that allow you to do similar things. And you can see the extent even of the note taking here, where there's a note in each little one there. There's also some online kind of sticky note and brainstorming ones. This one is Stormboard, and it will allow you to collaborate with others. And also there's one called EddyStorm, where each little sticky note you would be able to put information. You can collaborate with others, and then you can then reorganize it either according to the colors of the stickies or the information on the stickies, and you can also vote or hide some of them as well. And then another one that is also collaborative, or you could do individually, is Wall Wisher. And each of these little ones is either done by a different person or it could all be you, and each one is a different little note. Once again, with all of these, you're just remembering to collect all of the APA or MLA or Chicago information with it. So whether you like doing it on note paper or on an online tool that you want to give a try, most of them work in a very similar way, then that's another way to start compiling your notes and then organizing them afterwards.